be careful with this one. Mrs. Lund placed a 7-foot ladder against a wall with the base of the ladder 4 feet away from the wall. So before I go any further, I'm going to draw myself a picture. Now this feels like a Pythagorean theorem problem, but it isn't. So here is this first scenario where I have a ladder. Let me just draw this once, and then I won't make you sit and watch me draw again. Here's the ladder. I like diagrams because they give me a very visual picture of what's going on. But I don't like drawing them necessarily. And that ladder's kind of wonky looking, but let's just pretend that it's going to be okay. I'm going to make a copy of this so I don't have to draw it twice. Okay. The 7-foot ladder, so the ladder is 7 feet long, is resting against that wall with the base of the ladder 4 feet away. So unless the building's leaning, we have a 90-degree angle right there. Okay, I have a good picture of what's going on now. She decided that a different 10-foot ladder needed to be used. So we're not concerned about this distance as I would be with Pythagorean theorem. That's not the question. The question is, if the ladder is 10 feet, if Mrs. Lund wants the longer ladder to rest against the wall at the same angle as the shorter ladder, about how far away from the wall should she place its base? So we don't want this ladder to be steeper. We want it to be exactly the same place on the building. We don't want to change that distance. Maybe this is a window, and we need to get to that window. The window's not going to move. We're just moving a different ladder into view. This is actually a proportion problem where we have the length of the ladder against the distance on the ground. Okay, so we have 7 and 4, 10 and the unknown right here. Okay, so when we solve this proportion, we should be in good shape. 40 divided by 7, let me not do it the shortcut. 10 times 4 is 40, and 40 divided by 7 is, and you want a decimal on this one. It doesn't say, well, it does say about how far away. Just be careful. We're not rounding all the way up. 40 divided by 7 is 5.714. So about 5.7 feet. I like that problem, but it feels like Pythagorean theorem. Usually when you're talking about a ladder, it's Pythagorean theorem, but they tricked us on this one if we're not paying attention.